Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call halal yum la Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well within this ministry and taught us this a mouth to the truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth out the four corners of the globe, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Shalom. All right, this is a live walking talk. Just some on my mind, man, some on my spirit that I want to share with brothers, specifically younger men in this truth, whether you be young in age, but specifically younger men in this truth. All right, and there's a lot of things I want to say, man, and I hope the Lord willing, the Spirit of the Lord can bring it and put it into words so that brothers could be edified and exhorted. But as the scriptures say, Romans 12:2, be not conformed by this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And if a brother could, if this is a brother on the comment board, if you could put that actually on the comment board, Baba Kasha, so I could read it, that Romans 12:2, because in Babylon so fucked up, man. You could be a person that's just sincerely, whatever. Okay, you could be sincerely down for this truth, sincerely with the Lord, and then here comes influence that Satan may throw, or that the flesh may grasp onto, and next thing you know, you're not who you was when you came in the truth, man. You can't let nothing, all right, transform you from what the Lord has blessed you with. Every brother that has came into this truth, man, the Lord gave them a certain type of gift in their spirit to where when the Lord would knock, they will open the door, man. And Satan is trying to take that away from brothers, so he could sift you out, and that's the situation that we're all dealing with. Satan desire to sift us all out, especially the ones that's truly sincere, and Lord willing, we are truly sincere. But these spiritual gifts that the Lord gave us now, we had in the world just on a very small level, okay? And now that we are able to utilize it in this truth, grow in it, man. All right, don't let outside forces, don't let the flesh and the thrills and the whatever, the antics of this world, that fun spirit, I want to have fun spirit, don't let that shit get you out of who you really are, man. And who we really are, we're men of the Lord, servants of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah. Embrace that, okay? Embrace that. And a lot of times for younger men, sometimes be a bitch be behind the shit, man. Just to keep it 100, it be a woman be behind that shit. Women try to make you into what they want you to be instead of accepting you for who you are, man. And now I want to turn this into one of those type of lessons or a ramble. I don't want to turn that into that, but it's just the truth. Me personally, I didn't have relationships with women, being in the truth, relationships with women. Oh, why don't you get dressed? Why don't you get tatted up? You will look more, why don't you wear these type of clothes? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's like, fuck all of that, bro. When you in this truth, it's restrictions of what you can and can't do. You're not a nigga in the world no more, man. So you can't move like that. You can't think like that no more. You're not in the streets no more. You can't think like that no more. You can't apply that mindset to this ministry, to this truth. That's why it says in Romans 12, to be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. We've been raised in Babylon for so long, and then this place Babylon so fucked up. It's a process to renew our minds. It's a process every single day we wake up. We have to renew our minds to get closer to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah, because you got all of these avenues and all of these different pathways that's going to lead you away from Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah. And like it says in Romans 8, the 8th chapter, okay, who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah? Shall peril, nakedness, hunger, thirst, so forth and so on, tribulation. You got to consider these things. You got to really ask yourself, and that's a part of examining yourself, questioning yourself. When you examine something, you have to question it. Okay? You have to question yourself. Would nakedness drive me away from the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah? Would tribulation drive me away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah? Okay? And if you got certain doubts in your mind, we're like, shit, if that happened, maybe I would react like this. You got to strengthen yourself in your weaknesses, man. And I'm saying all these things, the Lord gonna try me by exactly everything I'm saying. Me speaking to ourselves first and foremost. You gotta prepare your mind for these things, bro. Hey, Jacob's trouble is we in the beginning of sorrows. We in the beginning of sorrows. Just because you could go see a movie, you can still go to work, you can still go in your direct deposit, go in your bank account, pull some money out. All this shit about to be over with soon, man. Very soon. And it's scripture talk about all on the suddenly, man. You know? A lot of niggas about to be in that graveyard, man. Dead bodies on the streets, all type of shit, man. It's a lot going on. And you gonna get caught up in that shit if your mind is not geared toward Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's great men that's being shaked and rocked by bullshit, man. And every brother got their own lot and testimony, yes. Okay, that goes without saying, but we got more faith than we think we have, man. And the only way it's gonna be activated is by going through these situations, being chastened. You know? And that's what the Lord is doing. He's chastening his men. So once again, be yourself. The type of spirit that the Lord gave you, that you were born with, maintain it and build on it. Okay? That's a lot of things in the flesh we don't like about ourselves. There's probably some things in the spirit you don't like about yourself. If you can fix it, fix it. You know? But at the end of the day, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah gave us this truth. So if you got this truth, you're able to overcome whatever the fuck it is, man. And you got to truly, sincerely believe that. I'm going to keep saying the scripture. I'm going to keep quoting the scripture because it's hot on my mind. Romans 12, the 12th chapter, man. Being not conformed to this world. Because Babylon would do that. This world would entice you, influence you to do things that's really out of your nature. For whatever the fuck reason, man. And 9 times out of 10, it's usually behind a woman. There's usually a woman in the midst, or for some bitches, or whatever the fuck, man. And Salakia for my language, you know, and Salakia for the camera. I know it's all windy or whatever, but yeah, man, these are some thoughts I wanted to get out there, man, for brothers that may be young in the flesh, young in the spirit, in this ministry, man. Focus on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Focus on your weaknesses in this truth. I don't like reading for whatever reason. I'm not a good reader. So strengthen yourself there. And think about the rewards and the blessings that's going to come with it. Those rewards and blessings that come with you struggling to accomplish that hump, get over that hump, is going to be way more beneficial than whatever the fuck you chasing in the world, man. Whatever the fuck you desire in the world. And then the Lord can give you that easily. The Lord could give you whatever you desire in the world, whatever you're trying to chase. The Lord could give you that easily off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Do what please the Lord, man. And don't just do it for vain. No, do it in truth and sincerity to really please the Lord. Here it is. The Lord already blessed us with hella gifts, man. Yahweh Shai gave his life for us. That's a gift right there. The Lord made you an Israelite. That's a gift right there. The Lord revealed his name unto you. Reveal his identity into you. That's a gift right there. If you have a prophet or a man of the Lord in your family, that's a gift right there. Mercy, man. Mercy of the Lord. Lord could have fucked you up for doing da-da-da-da-da, but he didn't. That's mercy right there. It's a lot of gifts that the Lord give us, man, that Jake take for granted. Even these niggas in the world, the fact that you're able to functionally take a number 2. The fact that you're not walking around here bugged out, plague of the mind, man. All of these different things are gifts that Jake take for granted every day. When I say Jake, I just mean people in general. Israelites in general. Okay? Focus on the Lord, man. Especially now. You don't want to be in that woulda, coulda, shoulda ass spirit, or when it really matters. When you going through your test and trial and hell, and damn, I should have read more. I should have did this more. You think about all the things and opportunities you had spiritually but didn't take. The Lord not playing with us, man. Just because you in the truth don't mean you get a golden ticket to the kingdom. Look how many great men was in this ministry and got the boot. You know, that's a fearful thing, to be once a part of this body and then have to be on your own, to be excommunicated from the body. That's a fearful thing, man. Okay, and the demons that come with that are treacherous. Nobody wants to fall victim to that. So you do what you focus on the Lord, man. When you focus on the Lord, when you focus on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, all right, you know what you need to do in your walk. And you do it. You execute no matter how hard, difficult, or frustrating it may be. Reading. It's you can reading, man. And if you read and you don't understand, you can get the breakdown. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, look up the chapter, the whatever book you in, GMS breakdown. And 10 times out of 10, you're gonna get the breakdown, man. You're gonna get the breakdown. Wisdom is so easily attainable right now. Not for everybody, because the Lord only gonna reveal his secrets to his servants, the prophets. But the point is, man, go get it. The blessing is right there. Go get it, man. Nobody's holding you back to receive the blessing that the Lord has revealed into you. Like the scriptures say in James, man. Whatsoever ye lack, ask of the Lord, who upbraideth not. If you lack wisdom, ask Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, who giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not. Wisdom is what makes you close to the Lord. The Lord said that he loveth none that dwelleth without wisdom. If you don't got no wisdom, he don't love you, man. If you're not honoring wisdom, he don't love you. Okay? If you don't got faith, he don't love you. It's impossible to please the Lord without faith, man. These are the things you got to have. Of course, it's going to be thoughts. It's going to be people, situations that's going to try to hinder you, deter you, you know, try to disappoint you from doing what you got to do to grow. Satan go always try to hinder you from doing what you got to do to grow. The flesh is always going to try to hinder the spirit from you doing what you got to do to grow. The Lord may say, hey, stop doing this and take away this shit from your life. But your flesh don't want to do that. But once you stop doing this and take away this away from your life, you notice that everything in your life start moving better. It's because the Lord wasn't fucking with that, whatever that was. And once it's taken away, it may hurt you in the flesh, but you win in the spirit, man. That's the point. You're not destroyed in the spirit. And like the scriptures say, you know, Zerubbabel, like he said in the letters, right, that wine and women. That's the number 2 things that be taking men out their glow. Wine and fucking women, man. All right? The different addictions to the flesh, it's time to forsake that shit, man. Jake had experiences, you know, doing certain things. You had experiences with women. Had experiences doing certain things, you know, living or wherever it is, and the Lord winked at it. Now it's time to, like the scriptures say, you gotta please the Lord, man. You just gotta please the Lord. And when you please the Lord, you gotta disappoint your flesh. Fuck the flesh, man. The scriptures talk about dying daily. You gotta die daily, man. Which means you gotta mortify that worldly character, that fleshly character, and the things that come about it. You gotta dead that shit, man. All right. Just speak to myself first and foremost. That's how you become a better creature for salvation. Fasting and praying, man. That's another thing. If you're a young brother in this truth, fast and pray as much as you can. You don't overdo it, of course. Are you? It's a balance. But fast and pray as much as you can so you can grow. Fast and pray and read. Get these breakdowns, man. All right. You might be a younger brother in the flesh that's a little seasoned. Go back over the basics. All right. Get in that spirit you was in when you first came in. All right. You was, hey, get back in that spirit you was in when you first came in. Fasting heavy, praying heavy, reading heavy, studying heavy, getting the breakdowns, you know? And then you go and you exhort your brother. You go exhort and you edify your brother, man. Show charity, be around the Ahchyam. Because when your mind is conformed to the ways of this world, then the truth, it withdraws herself from you. Wisdom withdraw herself from you because your soul starts to get malicious. And wisdom can't dwell within the malicious soul, man. So once again, man, if you're young and you younger brother, you may be a little seasoned, whatever, okay? Still, man. Still go back over the basics, man. Sharpen yourself. Go back over the milk. Feed yourself with the milk again. All right? Sometimes you can go so far into the meat that the milk you forget the milk. It's a perfect balance. You gotta have the milk and the meat, man. All right? And fight Satan. Fasting and praying, it helps you fight Satan. Helps you fight those fleshly urges. You know? Do things to complement the spirit. Sustain from other shit, man. You might want to go on a fast where you're not having sex. All right? Where you can have more mental clarity or whatever. Certain things in your flesh that you like doing, sustain from it. Go on a hiatus where you're not drinking. Stop drinking for a little minute, man. You may not be an alcoholic. You may not be a person that drink all the time. But just try your spirit, man. Let me see if I could stop drinking for like 3 months. Whatever. All right? So Lord willing, that was pretty much it, man. I ain't want to, prolong. Just a message to younger brothers, man. Lord willing is edifying. Lord willing is exhorting. And Lord willing it can help any brother that's struggling to whip you back in shape. I know certain lessons that I do, sometimes it's just for me. This will be one of them. These walking talks, I go live. Sometimes it's for me to hear. I got to get on my own ass and put it on wax, man. So Lord willing is edifying once again. Call all you lie, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. On to the next one.